What up, y'all? This Luke, your uncle. A few things on my mind. We're living in this country. Sometimes you think about leaving, going back to somewhere. We always think about going back somewhere. People say, go back to Africa, go back here, go back there. Well, in all actuality, go back what, home? Go back to the hood? That's where we're from. We're from here. No different than anybody else in this country. But unfortunately, we allow society to treat us like shit because we don't own nothing, because we don't stick together, because we don't work amongst each other. You can't get 5 black men in a room, put $10 million on the table. At some point, somebody is going to try to cross somebody. Somebody going to try to fuck somebody over. Somebody going to try to backdoor somebody. Unfortunately, that's what happens. That's why you see a large amount of our African Americans, even the ones that you think are successful, eventually they break up, eventually they cross each other. For what? Hood rich is being a millionaire. That's hood rich. Getting in the billionaire club is a whole different thing. You don't see other nationalities or race of people screwing over each other. You only see that with us. Once upon a time, I told a bunch of brothers, I was like, if all y'all own all these restaurants, why y'all don't purchase together? Why y'all don't purchase the chicken together? Why y'all don't purchase the produce together? You could then create your own syndicate. And with your own syndicate, by buying in bulk, you can make the people who are selling the product sell you the product at a lesser rate. That's what the Indians do. That's what the Cubans do when it comes to liquor in Miami. They buy in bulk. They loc up together. They ain't got to like each other. They ain't got to be homeboys. They ain't got to go out and drink with each other. But they created a syndicate to be able to work together, to be able to drive the price down, to be able to sell their product at a lower rate. That's why when you see most African Americans that open up a business in the black community, we don't go to their business because we say their prices are too high. And so we go over there to the Hispanic guy, the Indian guy, the Arab guy store. You know, the Arab guy, the Indian, the Hispanic guy, they're buying in bulk. Those are the things that we don't do because we don't work together with each other. We got to change that. You want to know why people don't have no respect for African Americans and why they kill us in the street? Is because we don't have no respect for ourselves. All we want to do is be better than the next black person. We don't even work with each other. We don't even use our own lawyers. We don't even use our own doctors. We don't even use our own accountants. We don't even appreciate, we can't, it's so hard for us to even say thank you to somebody who bring you up, somebody who look out for you, somebody help you become a millionaire. We don't even do that. It's so hard for us to do that. It's so hard for us to give credit where credit is due. Because we always look at each other when we pull up another black person, a black man, a black woman, and they want to make it seem like they did it on their own, but they didn't necessarily do it on their own. They had to have some help from somewhere. And if they reach deep down in their soul to think about, well, how did I become who I am right now today? Where was I at the beginning? And when you think about that and you look at that, then you find out a lot about yourself. That's why I love pit bulls so much. And I have to tell them on all the time, Pit, you don't have to keep telling people. You don't have to keep telling people the relationship me and you have. But he always said, man, you not just credit you in my life because I was going in the wrong direction. And you inspired me, you gave me hope. You told me how great I was, and you told me you loved me. And I became the man that I am today. But then there are a whole bunch of other African American superstars that I've discovered, men, women, friends. That shit is so hard for them to say. And it's so hard for them to say that to other people, unlike myself. You know, that's when I look at I listen to the song where Jay-Z say Dame made millions, Leo made millions, everybody made millions and all that. That's what we do. That's what we do. We try and help. Us as entrepreneurs, we try and help people. But I'd be damned if people, our own people, would actually say thank you. So you'd be like, why the fuck am I doing this? Why am I trying to help the next person become a millionaire when they don't give a shit? Why am I trying to help the next person, inspire that person from getting out the hood and being great, exposing their talent, explaining to them how talented they are about what they're about? But, you know, I guess that's in me. That's what I do. I'm always trying to help people. And that's what a lot of us do. So I say to all you people out there who don't like to give credit where credit due is, and who don't want to reach down deep in their soul and look and think about where they came from and where they at right now, it's not a problem getting on the phone and calling that individual and tell that person, hey man, thank you. They ain't looking for nothing. They weren't looking for nothing when they made you great. Just say thank you. They don't want nothing. They don't want nothing from you. They don't feel like you owe them nothing. But it ain't nothing wrong with saying thank you. Because I tell you, just like me, 9 times out of 10, they ain't gonna ask you for shit. Just be grateful. That's why I'm grateful. I'm grateful to people who helped me along the way, and I always tell them all the time. They tell me the same thing. You ain't gotta keep telling me that you're grateful for what I learned from them. Grateful to my parents, my mom, my dad. I wish they were here. I tell them all the time. They still in spirit. Thank you for what you gave me, my uncles. Thank you for the knowledge. And so I say this to everybody. There's nothing wrong with saying thank you. There's nothing wrong with working with each other. There's nothing wrong with creating a syndicate. That's what the important things to do. Do that. And we will be a better people living in a country that really don't like us, don't respect us. We gotta gain respect. We gotta respect ourselves. We can't keep killing each other and then ask other people, why the fuck are you killing us? Get respect for myself. Respect the next person. That's what we need to do. Uncle Luke. That's why I'm your uncle. My job is to put you up on game.